A few words on planetary darkness and planetary light. This year, starting now, with the release of some of the Epstein files, there is going to be a ton of exposure of planetary darkness, some of which, let's be honest, is quite disturbing. There is a planetary darkness that has been very hidden, but that is unfortunately very real, and that needs to be seen for what it is at this time. The process of exposure of the planetary darkness is something that, as unpleasant as it is important. As the very process of exposing it has the potential to stop this kind of energy and situations from continuing to operate unchecked on this planet. This particular form of planetary darkness is ancient and covert, and it has been around since the end of Atlantis. And although some of the players are new, the game played is old. In time, people will understand exactly what game has been playing, the real motivations behind it, and its drives. As this darkness outs, and it has to in order for it to clear, it however is important to stay centered in the light. Being centered in the light does not mean bypassing or ignoring what is. It does not mean ignoring the darkness or wishing that it would just go away. It means, however, anchoring light as a way to counter the river of darkness that people are going to be exposed to as it outs and releases. As this happens, there will be a need to stabilize the earth field and the collective consciousness and the collective emotional fields, and even residues of collective trauma, not just from this life, but from other lifetimes and from other realities where this same strand of darkness has played before. Many still carry echoes of past trauma, and the earth herself carries echoes of this trauma too. And as such, the collective can be temporarily a little PTSD'd by these releases of information and energy. Which, however, are in the process of dissolving right now, and with our help, they can dissolve and transmute even faster. Luckily, assisting with the stabilization of the earth field is not that hard, and all of us can easily contribute to this process. This in turn will help shift the energy, and it will assist people in moving through the energy instead of getting stuck in it. The river of darkness will release and flow through the earth. As it exits, if we focus on transmuting it, dissolving it, and transforming it so that it can be released effortlessly for all. So how do we do that? We can follow this simple guided process together. First of all, take a moment to center into the part of you that is eternal and beyond distortion, beyond duality and beyond fear. Take a moment to center into the part of you that is one with the eternal flame of the one true, living, loving, organic source. The eternal flame of the one that created you. The eternal flame of the one from which all emanates and from which all returns. And that is the consciousness within your living breath. And as you realign and become one with your own true eternal flame, and as you realign and become one with the flame of the one true, living, loving, organic source of all life, of all love, of all beauty, you become immune from darkness and distortion, cloaked in a blanket of protective source love and protective, organic source light. From this place, ask that the river of darkness that is becoming revealed on earth at this time be cleared by Source and its teams of light. Ask for this energy and all that it carries with it to be cleared, transmuted, and dissolved, not just for yourself, but for the collective at large, for the planet at large. Ask that this energy of trauma and darkness be cleared from the grids, from the collective field, from the earth herself, and from creation as a whole, through all timelines, through all dimensions, through the past, through the present, through the future. Ask that it be cleared at seed, cleared at its origin point, cleared as far back as its origin as a flicker in the mind of Source. And ask that this clearing happen to the degree that is for the highest good of all at this time. Also ask for what that darkness anchored to also be cleared in the same way. Ask that the collective family of humanity be purged of this energy in full. Ask that the collective planetary energy be cleared of this energy in full. And that all the thought forms that anchor it be cleared as well. Ask also that all who are triggered by this information and by these disclosures of planetary darkness receive healing for whatever trauma they may be sitting on, or they may be carrying within their field, chakras, energy and being. And ask that they be cleared not just in this lifetime, but in all lifetimes in which they have encountered this energy or experienced this energy. Ask that this clearing be happened for all souls that are ready to receive it, and that the clearing happen through all dimensions, through all timelines, through all lifetimes, so thoroughly that the energy is scrubbed from their records and replaced with integrated healing, wisdom, knowledge, positive experience, and light. Ask that the trauma tracks that exist in the planetary field be cleared and healed in the same way, so that the trauma tracks within the collective gradually vanish and dissolve, replaced by integrated healing, knowledge, wisdom, and the awareness that certain patterns of abuse, although they may have served a purpose in awakening through a vehicle of contrast, may also be seen as an outdated form of learning here on the planet Earth, so that we may retain the wisdom but move on from the method into lighter and brighter ways of learning and being for all. And ask a source now that all may be healed by the current revelations rather than harmed. Ask the one true, living, loving, organic source that some of these events and revelations create healing pathways for all beings, for all the collective, and a deepened sense of compassion, love, and reverence for all life, for all beings, an increased sense of the sacredness of all life. May they create a sense that harming others is now an outdated mode of being, as we move into a new phase of human life in which love and reverence for life, love and reverence from the smallest being to the largest being, is a new way of being. Love and reverence, love and healing, love and compassion. Ask Source that a certain kind of abuse energy, and abuse patterns and abuse programs be flushed from this earth once and for all. May the earth become a playground of light that is so strong that certain energies cannot be housed here at all. and at the same time also invoke the antidote. Ask that the one true, living, loving, organic source and its beautiful teams of light flood the earth with healing, eternal, organic, authentic light now. Ask that this flood of healing, eternal, organic, authentic light spread across the earth, spread across the grids, spread across the collective, bringing deep, deep healing and love to all beings, reconnecting all beings to their true heart, to their true light, and to their true nature as eternal flames within the eternal flame of the one true source. Ask also that a field of protection cover the earth and humanity as a whole, a field of protection that transmutes all darkness, that protects from darkness. And protects all from darker energies, darker entities, to the degree that is for their highest good at this time. And ask that the one true, living, loving, organic source and its teams of light dissolve and transmute all that needs dissolving and transmuting at this time, to the degree that is for the highest good of all. Ask and invoke the dissolving and or removal of all energies and entities that are no longer for our highest good as a human collective, here on the earth plane, in all of its dimensions, in all of its timelines, at this time, both at the personal and at the collective level. At the personal level, ask for your energy to be cleared of all energies, entities, and thought forms that are not for your highest good. At this time, and ask that the collective and each being within the collective be cleared in the same way, to the degree that is for the highest good of each person and the whole. See this time as a time in which all that is darkness vanishes with ease, as it is flushed out of our reality by a steady field of protective, conscious, high vibration, organic source light. See the light dissolving the darkness, leaving behind only wisdom and understanding, only the essence of the lessons learned, but none of the trauma, none of the pain. See the darkness evaporating like morning dewdrops in the sun. Intend that these exposure events become healing events for all. That these exposure events become healing moments for people individually and for the collective. As the darkness evaporates, the collective rises and all is good. Visualize the earth and humanity inside a column of radiant, true, organic source light that goes from the mind to the heart of the one true source. See the earth and humanity protected, elevated, and healed. See all humans reconnecting to their heart, and through their heart, reconnecting to the heart of the one true, living, loving, organic, creator source of all. See all humans reconnecting to their heart, and through their heart, reconnecting to the heart of the one true creator source. May the flame of the true source be reignited within the heart of all. Visualize the true, organic, and radiant source grids strengthening across and within the earth. See all the planetary nodes on the grids and on the planet filling with true organic source light. See all the dark grids, false light grids, and darker anchor points dissolving, being replaced with true, authentic, healing, organic, beautiful, expansive, creative, eternal source light. And as this light touches the grids, the nodes, the planet, the anchor points, and all light workers on earth, all is transformed, all is cleared, all is returned to essence and beauty and light and radiance. See every node on the earth being reclaimed and glowing with source light. Notice the radiance, notice the beauty, notice the shift. Notice the shimmer of golden white light all across the globe. Notice the shimmer in the grids. And request now the planetary install of the gold source flame of transmutation. This is a flame that comes directly from the core of the true organic source energy. It's a gold flame that transmutes darkness, density, stuckness into healing, original, true source light and flow. Ask that this energy and this beautiful flame of gold, source, transmutation light be installed at the planetary level now. Ask the one true, living, loving, organic source and its teams of light to anchor this flame into the core of the earth, into every planetary node, and into the grids themselves, so that all that is darkness is progressively cleared in real time as it releases, now and from here forward, until needed. See the earth surrounded by the white light grids of Source, but also by the gold light grids of Source. Protected, radiant, actively transmuting all that needs to be transmuted every moment of every day, as the frequency of the earth and humanity rise higher and higher. Align with the source energy and align with the rapid healing it brings. You can even place yourself inside of the flame, the gold flame of the gold transmutation energy of the one true living, loving, organic source. And allow for all that is density, for all that is darkness, for all that is trauma to dissolve. Now visualize the earth discarding the shackles of old, gently, harmoniously, rising into higher and higher levels of light. Visualize the collective field and all humans discarding the darkness, the trauma, the stuckness, the fear. Visualize all transmuting into healing, rising into higher and higher levels of light, higher and higher frequencies of light, deeper and deeper levels of healing, higher and higher frequencies of light. The energy field of each person is refining, shifting, rising higher. The energy of the collective is transmuting, refining, shifting, rising higher. The earth herself is harmonizing, transmuting, shifting. Dark nodes become light nodes. Dark pockets become light pockets. All is transmuting and shifting. All is healing. All is rising higher. Now and forevermore. Affirm now that the darkness is just a memory. As we move into progressively higher levels of harmony and light, is just a memory, a fading dream. Hold the earth and humanity steady in the light. Hold the earth and humanity in the steady love of the one true living, loving, organic source. And see all heal, all shift, all transmute into higher and higher levels of love, of light. And know that as you do so, you're anchoring a pathway that allows all, including yourself, to rise. Focus on the rising pathways as the descending pathways dissolve and die. Know that all your requests are honored and are implemented to the degree that is for the highest good of all. Know that your intention matters and shifts realities in real time. The heavens are grateful for your work as an anchor of light. You are the only reason for which the energies can anchor at this time. Thank you for being the light worker that you're always meant to be. The world is shifting powerfully as you anchor your intentions and your light. Repeat this meditation often to shift darkness for yourself, for others, and to anchor light and beauty into the earth, into humanity during this time of rapid change. Know that you're blessed as you walk the path of light. Know that you are blessed as you volunteer to transmute light, not through you, but through the direction of your intent and your will. May you be blessed. May you be healed. May you be light. May you walk in beauty. Namaste.